And so here I am putting myself out here right now, even though I'm unsure about it. It's just something I feel I need to do. Welcome to my channel. My name is Christy, and today I want to share with you my experience I've had so far in my first 2 months as a YouTuber with my YouTube channel, Digital Magnates, which I hope will eventually monetize. I'd also like to help other fellow new YouTubers and smaller channels out by sharing my channel stats and growth to offer hope and any tips and advice I learn along the way. I also feel like there's a long way to go until my channel might monetize, but I also feel like my channel has really been taking off recently with 79 new subscribers in just the last few days, and I'm going to tell you as a small channel exactly why I believe I've had this jump in subscribers. I also must say it has been a little bit daunting deciding to front a channel again. I haven't been in front of a camera for some time now, and honestly I had decided prior to this I didn't want to have my face on anything anymore for a number of reasons, and at times I've felt a little bit scared about things and tempted to just retract and retreat from being on YouTube altogether and just go back to my comfortable life of anonymity and quiet money earning behind the scenes. And isn't it funny, because as soon as I started getting some decent views and comments, it actually freaked me out a little bit, and it's hard to explain, but it made me feel a little scared and had me wondering, do I really want to do this? I have thought a couple of times the faceless YouTube channel route looks appealing, and since this has been a thing on YouTube lately to start a faceless YouTube channel, I thought perhaps I could give this a try and it would be a comfortable compromise. I would get to enjoy making the YouTube videos I love to do, but not have to show my face. If you take a look at my channel, you will see I have 10 videos up so far, and this will be video number 11, but for my first 7 videos I do not show my face at all. I actually planned for this channel to be faceless, and I was happy to be comfortable behind the scenes, and I thought that if I could just learn to use an animation program with a cartoon character, I could use that cartoon character to impart all the information and helpful advice that I have, and that's how I could impart that information to people who are also interested to make money online from home. So I did that, but several videos in, I sat down and I had a chat to my husband, because he's always such a good sounding board, and I said to him, something doesn't feel right about this. I feel like people aren't going to take advice seriously from a cartoon character. And I know there's channels out there that do this, but I just wasn't feeling the vibe for me. So I had to get over this feeling of showing my face on camera and putting myself out there again and being nervous about that. I took a week off to really think about it all. I produced a couple of more faceless videos, hoping maybe it could still work out, and then I decided no, and I had to come out of my shell and actually do this. Why am I still doing this if I'm uncomfortable about it? Well, my enthusiasm and desire to share with others and help them learn about these ways to make money online just simply overrides any fears I've had about my face being on a platform for all to see. Going forward, I've decided this is the way I'm going to handle this channel. I really love this way of life, and I really want it for others too, and I feel that as a woman in my mid-40s who is a full-time stay-at-home mum, or rather a working from home mum, I have so much to offer others because I have life experience, and I'm certainly not the same person I was 20 years ago, and I'm not saying I know everything now. Rather, I feel I have learned a lot of things between then and now that have equipped me with better life skills coping skills, more rounded, positive and grounded outlook on life, and I think I will also have more patience to be able to teach others. A quick bit about me: I have been working from home full-time since 2015, and I've had lots of online side hustles for many years before I went full-time. I have done drop shipping, online retail, print on demand, which I really loved. I've created and made money from blogs and websites, which I really enjoy. I've dabbled in and had fully fledged stores on platforms like Redbubble and Etsy. And I've also written ebooks, created low content books, and even made a special adults only coloring in book and published them to websites of my own and also to platforms like Amazon. I've also had other businesses like selling digital products. I have my mock-up store at the moment, Magnate Mock-ups, where I help print on demand owners really showcase their products and make them stand out amongst the competition and just present them in a way that's going to make people want to actually click on their designs. I've sold jewelry online without even need to stock it or post it. I've had YouTube channels that I have monetized before this one. Honestly, I have just really enjoyed doing it all. And I find it so much more fulfilling than a 9-to-5 job where I'm working for a boss and it's their passion, not my passion. I have learned over time that the beauty of running your own businesses online really gives you limitless opportunities for growing your income and revenue earning potential. It's simply not capped when you're doing it yourself. And the whole realm of e-commerce just fascinates me. It's something I really enjoy and something I want for others too. And so here I am, putting myself out here right now, even though I'm unsure about it. It's just something I feel I need to do. And I don't know about you guys, but I just felt like working in a cubicle in an office surrounded by people I didn't ask to be surrounded by for much of my waking hours. I just didn't feel right about that. And I wonder if anyone else gets that too, or maybe I'm just too antisocial or anti-people. I just figure by now, with all these years of online money making success behind me, perhaps I'm qualified enough to help educate and enlighten others with the little goldmine potentials I've discovered along the way. And I just really want to share that with others. Like anyone, I'm still learning and I'm very rusty here. I still feel I have a long way to go before I perfect the craft of being a YouTuber who can perfectly impart information in the best way possible with the best YouTube video setup possible. I'm working on that though, and I do feel like I will continue to improve on that, fingers crossed. So just while I'm touching on the YouTube setup, I'd like to talk about the equipment I'm currently using, because in my journey I want to be able to see where this goes too. Like, I feel eventually I'll be upgrading my equipment at some point, and when I tell you what I'm using, you'll understand why I need to upgrade. Currently, I'm using a Samsung phone with a broken rear camera on it, and the rear camera is actually the better camera out of the front facing and the rear facing camera. So I'm filming with the selfie camera, which is absolutely delightful, and by delightful I mean it's the complete opposite of that. I do even have a proper Sony camera, but it's from 2014, and I just feel the technology in that camera is outdated now. So perhaps if and when this channel eventually monetizes, I will go and buy a proper camera for filming. Now, I do love this little hovel of a room that I'm in. This is my work office, and I just feel so comfortable in here. The lighting isn't the best. I've decided perhaps I should invest in getting a little bit of a lighting setup going in the near future. Right now, I just have a tiny ring light. It's about this size here, so it really doesn't light too much, and I'm just using my normal house lights. So professional. I'm happy to say that I do at least have some good audio, and I hope I can just see here now in the video in my selfie camera that my hair is going onto the microphone. So I hope this audio is going to turn out okay. Besides buying this microphone that cost about $100, which I initially bought for my faceless YouTube 3D cartoon videos I plan to do on the channel. I feel like at least I have the audio hopefully right. Because that is the main thing. If you can have good audio, I feel, when you're producing videos. I have actually also tried to remember, and I have forgotten a couple of times, to put captions at the bottom of my screen, because I know how important it is for people who can't hear to be able to listen to through the captions and understand the video. I currently use an editing system called Wondershare Filmora, and it gets the job done. It allows me to record my actual computer screen, which I'll be doing shortly, to show you my stats in my YouTube channel, and it also helps me to edit clips together. I will also share down below the link to the 3D cartoon program, because although I don't think it's the thing for my channel, for $67, which is what I paid for it at the time, one-off price, it's just unbelievable value. And I think if you had the right channel niche, say maybe like a children's educational kind of channel, it would really work for that. And of course, this would be another way to make money online from the comfort of your home. So on to my YouTube stats for the last 2 months, and this is where I'll share with you also why I believe I've had a swift upward spike in subscribers in the last few days. I'm going to jump onto my computer screen in just a minute to show you that, but I just want to preface by saying that this channel that I'm using now is one I had started many years ago, and at the time of uploading my first video as this new channel, Digital Magnates, I started with 4,411 subscribers already. I took note of how many subscribers I had at the very beginning of my Digital Magnates journey, so that I have a number to go off to be able to see the growth and starting point of Digital Magnates. This channel did actually have nearly 7,000 subscribers in its day, but because I completely dropped this channel and left it dormant for so many years, over time subscribers have gently dropped off for whatever reason, and that's completely understandable that this would happen. I did have a good reason for abandoning this channel, because my first husband passed away unexpectedly and tragically in a car accident, and our channel had been about our 7-year journey to try to conceive a baby with infertility. And unfortunately, he passed away 5 days after our first successful IVF treatment. There was a lot going on for me. I'm sure you can imagine. I was in a state of grief, and I just decided that this journey and this channel had to end. So this unfortunate life experience also heavily contributed to my desire to want to retreat a little from society and from working in offices with other people. So while this has been a heavy topic, I'm sorry if it's been a lot. I do feel like I needed to explain. While my channel had essentially started out with over 4,000 subscribers though, I'm ready to get back out there and try my hand at this whole YouTube game. It has been a long time, but let's go see the stats. So here I am in my channel analytics for my YouTube channel, Digital Magnates. As mentioned earlier, I have had this channel running since 2011, when it was previously a channel about trying to conceive a baby with my then husband. And I have shown this date range because this is when I published over here my very first video to the Digital Magnates channel on May 4 of 2024. You will see that this line represents the subscribers that I have gained and lost. And when I published that very first video, I instantly lost 4 subscribers, and then I'd gain 1, lose 1, then I'd gain 1, lose 1, lose a couple, stay the same, lose a few more, and it kind of just went along like this. And the reason I believe I was losing subscribers was because these people who were subscribed to this channel to follow a journey of a couple trying to conceive have now seen videos popping up that they are subscribed to as a cartoon talking to them about passive income business models and ways to make money online. So they're probably thinking, when did I subscribe to this and this is not what I'm interested in? And so it makes sense that my current subscribers from a very long time ago are going to unsubscribe if this is a topic that does not interest them. Now, what I wanted to really talk about with you guys is when I felt the shift in this dramatic increase in subscriptions. So if we take a look, we have my first video, my second video, third video, fourth video, nothing's happening. Fifth video, I'm thinking, what do I need to do here to start seeing some interest in what I'm doing? This is when I started reassessing, perhaps cartoon videos are not the way. And thinking about it, I really probably wouldn't want a cartoon telling me how to make money online either. So I changed it up. You will see that there is a long break between here and this very next video, cartoon video and my face video. And that's because I was taking a while to really consider, do I truly want to show my face on here? And I know people really couldn't care less what someone looks like on here, but for me, it was just a big deal and something I was afraid to do. I feel like I was having a little bit of imposter syndrome whereby you kind of doubt yourself even though you feel credible in what you're talking about. You start to question, are you really good enough for people who are going to watch my videos? And when I started getting all of a sudden 15 subs overnight, 7 subs overnight, 20, 17, 7, 6, and it kept doing this, this is when I questioned and feared, am I doing the right thing? Because I wondered if I really can do this. And I will say I was very scared when I started actually getting subscribers, because it's okay when you're publishing things. No one sees your face, it's a cartoon, and really there's not too much activity going on. And you feel like you're talking away and no one's really listening. But when people start listening and your face is behind it, that's a bit of a scary thing. Well, I find it a little bit of a scary thing. So that's my subscribers, and I feel my subscriber count rose because even though faceless YouTube videos have been proven to work really, really well for some YouTubers, in this instance and for what I have to offer, I feel like showing my face and people being able to see someone behind the voice, it just has a little bit more credibility. So let's go over to watch time, and you will see here my watch time also obviously increased at this very same point too, and along with my views. This is my views and my watch time. Now I am a long way off earning money. If we take it over to this tab here, you will see that I have 99 public watch hours, which is great. I feel like, wow, that's a lot of hours people have spent listening to my videos. But to actually become properly monetized, you need 4,000 watch hours. And I am a long way off that. Yes, I have absolutely met the 1,000 subscriber number that you need for eligibility, but I definitely am not at the watch hours. So this is something I'll just continue to work on and plug away at. And I don't want to actually get too caught up in these figures. Like, this is something I definitely want to monitor, but I don't want to be in there checking this all the time. This is something I just want to look at every couple of weeks or so, and hopefully things are increasing in the right direction. And this is where you can actually see how many views each video has had and comments. This is what the dashboard looks like. So my takeaway from this, and you can see in the last 28 days, I've had 91 subscribers. Very thankful for that. If you are one of these people watching this video now, I really appreciate you, and I hope you will come along for the journey, because what I have to offer is very valuable information that I have learned myself over time. Fun ways to make money from home being the key to that, and also in my own time. That's another big key to this as well. I see all these YouTube gurus who are like in their early 20s or 30s, and they're just so gung-ho and vibrant, and honestly they do a fantastic job. The younger YouTubers who I watch are just amazing, and I love watching and supporting their videos, but I really think there's a space for the mid-lifers like me and the more mature age group as well, because we just have so much to offer. We've had life experience, we have spent a lot more time on this earth, and therefore we have some extra things that we can share about that. If you've made it this far, please subscribe. If you haven't, not subscribed is 94.5% of the people who have viewed my video. So please, I would love you to come on board and follow this journey. I don't know where it's going to go. Maybe it won't go much further than here. Thing I love most about this, I'm just a creative person, and I honestly just want to share my information with the world, because I feel like when you have something that you do well and it really helps your life, then why not share that with someone else so that they can improve their quality of life as well. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. I'm in my pajamas right now, so I'm just going to end this video on this screen right here, and hope to see you in the next one. Take care.